Hello everyone, my name is Kevin. Welcome to my channel. The comparison of square pole magnetic platen and full metallic magnetic platen. Hello. Welcome to Kevin Talks Magnetic Platen. Today we are going to talk about technical comparison between square pole magnetic platen and round pole full metallic magnetic platen. Let's first talk about how the mold be sticked on the surface of the magnetic platen. Any two adjacent poles on the surface of bipolarity magnet platen are of opposite polarity. That one is south pole and the other one is north pole. Magnetic flux emanating from the south pole when platen be covered by mold, utilizing the magnetic permeability of the mold back platen. After entering the mold, immediately turn around and enter the north pole next door to form a closed loop path. The strength of the magnetic field formed on this closed loop path is the source of the clamping force. The north and south poles of the square pole magnetic platen isolated by resin. Therefore all the magnetic flux emitted must be conducted through the mold back plate to complete this cycle. The surface of the full metallic magnetic platen itself has a thin fully sealed steel layer. This is also a magnetic short circuit layer. After the magnetic flux are emitted, most of flux lines pass through the mold back plate to complete this cycle. Clamp the mold on platen. But don't forget, this small short circuit layer on its surface will also conduct part of the magnetic flux, resulting in some unuseful in magnetic flux. We say, it is like in full metallic magnetic platen with a main road and a small road on its surface. The main road is through the mold back plate, and the small path also slipped away some magnetic flux that did not produce magnetic force. More or less the magnetic field intensity on main road is reduced when there is an air gap between the mold back platen and magnetic platen. This is like a car accident blocking the main road. The small path is fully loaded to short circuit the magnetic field. Therefore, from the perspective of magnetic performance, the full metallic magnetic platen is not the optimal solution for magnetic platen to clamp mold. The insulation issue is an unavoidable point that square pole magnetic platen have been criticized by full metallic magnetic platen. The front side of square pole magnetic platen in contact with the mold is sealed with resin. It is worse than the fully enclosed magnetic board in terms of capabilities, for sure. However, since the magnetic platen is installed vertically, liquid water and oil flow downward, and the resin slot itself is designed to be slightly lower than the surface of platen, formed a series of drain grooves. When the mold back platen does not leak plenty of water. From the experience of using square pole magnetic platen over the past 20 years, it has been verified. This type of sealing performance is completely adequate. On the contrary, the back side of the full metallic magnetic platen is the magnetic pole material. The side that is assembled. It will still encounter the same serious sealing challenges during the production of injection molding machine. When the lubricating oil of the upper tire gradually drips out, the left and right wings of the magnetic platen will collect the leaked liquid. Then with every opening and closing of the press, it is possible to absorb these liquids into the gap between the magnetic platen and the platen of the injection molding machine. Then it is clamped and opened during each production process. Again. The liquid will gradually enter from the back side into the magnetic platen. This after 2010. The insulation problem of full metallic magnetic platen lead to the repair rate has doubled compared to previous square pole magnetic platen. This proves our point. The last point. In fact, this question is for everyone to think about. The magnetic platens of the square pole are separate one by one. If a foreign object embedded into the magnetic platen by the pressure force will be damaged the single magnetic pole, we can replace a single pole. The full metallic magnetic platen and pole itself are integrated in one piece. What should I do if a single magnetic pole is damaged? Is there a solution? Can only be scrapped. And the magnetic pole can never return to its original appearance. Alright, let's stop here today. Thank you for watching this times of Kevin Talks Magnetic Platen. See you next time. 1. Square magnetic isolate flux by resin and full metallic short circuit magnetism. Therefore the magnetism of the full metallic magnetic platen is not optimal. 2. The front seal of the resin-sealed magnetic platen is good enough for IMM application. The back seal of the full metallic magnetic platen is defective at backside. 3. The square pole magnetic platen can be repaired separately after it is damaged. The full metallic magnetic plate can only be replaced as a whole.
Welcome to Contact Us.